Hi guys. Today I'm going to be talking about agenda setting. And agenda setting is a popular term in mass communication, and a lot of research has been done in the past about agenda setting, and it was developed in the 60s. It was developed by these two people, Maxwell McCombs and Donald Shaw, and they actually came up with this term while studying for the 1968 presidential election, while they were studying on how people voted for for their own political parties and stuff like that. And um, so, what exactly is agenda setting? So, as we all know, media is a very powerful influencing tool. It has the power to influence a lot of people a short period of time, and it creates public awareness and concern of important issues by the news media. So, in other words, the media tells us what's important and what's not, and the creation of what the public thinks is important. So, for example, if let's say a news item is covered frequently in a newspaper or whatever in on television or anything, and more prominently, the audience will regard the issue as more important. So they think it's more important if it's covered more frequently. So this is an example of two major headlines, which was on the front page of the Telegraph, which is a British newspaper, and you can tell the difference between what they thought was more important. So you have the royal wedding, and also below where they announced the death of Osama bin Laden. And since it's a British newspaper, they focused more on the royal wedding. So it's two huge headlines, but it's the royal wedding was covered, more. So this is a quote from this professor named Bernard Cohen, and he said the world will look differently to different people depending on the map that is drawn for them by writers, editors, and publishers of the papers they read. So he made this observation, and his idea was what led to the formalized theory by McCombs and Shaw, which is now known as the agenda setting theory. So there are three different types of agenda setting, three basic types. The first one is public, the most important public issues that is measured by public opinion, which is the audience's agenda. Second, the media, the arrangement in which news is covered and is measured by its importance and the repetitive coverage it receives on air, which is the influence of media on their audience. And third one is policy, and how the media or public may influence politicians to their opinions. So, in other words, like decisions of elite policymakers. So here's another example. So Obama, this was after his inauguration, and they were show they yeah they covered Obama and Michelle Obama in the front cover because it was a big thing for America, and there were other big news going on at that moment, but Obama's inauguration was the biggest headline. So a conclusion is that agenda setting is very useful most of the times. It's beneficial to society. It gives the media power to educate a lot of people and establish what news are important and what not. And it's also important in a political aspect because candidates can focus on issues the public wants to hear. So you can say it's very beneficial to a lot of people. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.